who have been arrested in the last 2 years alone. People who came from Nigeria, and within 3-4 months, they have been arrested for sexual harassment, sexual assault, and rape of a minor. And they will say, but look, the girl look matured. The girl, in this country, when you see teenager versus teenager, they run after themselves. It is not illegal. When you see that whether you are just 20 or now be 25, or you be, you are better advised. Keep it within your legs. It's for your own good. In this country, that a little girl looks like she's older than her age. Baba, it is a free ticket to prison, and then deportation. So I saw where they were interviewing this one actually gone viral yesterday. It's recent, right? So maybe his story. As you are hustling to leave that contraption, don't go leave Nigeria, enter UK, Congo, enter prison, then back to Muritala. I don't know how it's going to be for you. There are some of you who believes that it is easier to go after young girls, little girls, because they are still very much they are novice, so to say. You can easily chance them. In this country, if you are caught, because you will be caught, so as you are praying to leave Nigeria, and if you have already left Nigeria, right, and you are in this country, on social media or everywhere, you are talking to little girls, and to you, is nothing wrong. You don't even have to touch them before they will catch you and send you to prison. Just so you know, this guy's story.
Put it back in your pocket. Yeah? Put it back in your pocket. Put the phone back in your pocket. She wants me to step forward. She wants to step forward. Okay. All right, do you want to tell me the nature of the conversation you've been having with this child?
I don't know. I think I met her on...
But don't say the name of the apps, and don't say her name.
It's an app.
Yeah, it's an app. It's an app.
Yeah,
don't say the name of it.
No. Right. To be clear on myself.
Right.
On the app.
On the app. Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
That should be dating app.
Right.
So
okay.
I was surprised.
Okay.
That I could meet a little girl like that on the app.
You've got a wife and child in there.
I have.
Why you want to date that?
No, I was just there just to know, maybe to calm myself. Maybe when I'm little bit, maybe if I'm bored, just to chat. That's all. Nothing else.
Nothing else.
Exactly.
So you weren't asking this child for indecent pictures? You weren't asking her to send you pictures with no clothes on?
I'm married for that. I did that for her to stop chatting me. I can
right,
show you.
You asked her for indecent pictures?
I want to be sure that she is a child or not.
Right.
So I want to be sure.
So she sent you pictures?
No.
She sent you pictures of her face?
Face?
Her face. I've just shown you a picture.
Yeah, she's but there's a lot of people that they deceive.
Okay.
You get me right?
Okay.
So I want to know whether the person that is sending a pics is a child or not. I didn't deal with minor, but I just did that for.
So is this the only child that you're talking to?
Is
this the only child that you're talking to?
I don't think so. There is something that yes,
So other people on these apps have told you
one
that
or two, but I don't talk to child. But I want.
You have been talking to this child. You have been talking to this child. You've been asking her.
Yes.
To send you pictures of her with no clothes on.
That's why I said I did that for her to stop chatting me. She didn't know that is a child.
So what would have happened if she had sent you those pictures?
I'll delete it. I didn't have any picture on my phone. I'll delete it.
Do you know what the age of consent is in the UK? For sex?
Sex?
To have sex in the UK, do you know what age you have to be?
You have to be 18. Maybe 18, I don't know.
You have to be 16 for sex.
16, I don't
do you know the age that you have to be to send or receive images, like rude images?
I don't have the idea.
Right, well that's 18.
18.
And you're asking a 14-year-old child.
That's why I said I never.
And you weren't listening. You weren't just asking her.
Yeah.
You were a bit of a bully, right? If you look, so you went over to WhatsApp, didn't you? I've got all of your messages. That is why
every
single message.
Yeah, I'm sending it for her to stop chatting me. I don't mean it.
So why did you ask her to be your girlfriend?
I don't mean is that?
You asked her to be your girlfriend.
So no, I have.
You were telling her that you were going to take care of her.
That I'm telling you that. I'm just saying that for fun.
How's that fun?
I don't mean it.
Do you understand the damage you do to children?
I can never do that in my life. I have a wife and I have 2 kids.
Right. And you're a religious man?
You said?
You're religious?
Yeah, I'm a Christian.
You're a Christian?
Yeah.
So,
I don't do it.
So what's it say in the Bible about abusing children?
I've never done that for once.
This is abuse.
That's what I'm saying.
This is abuse. What I've got in my hand now.
That's what I said.
What you've been doing.
I said I'm just doing it for fun.
What's? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not fun. It's not fun.
I'm just saying it. I don't mean it.
You are abusing a child.
Sir, if I want to abuse a child, I will send a child maybe in my home address. But I've never done that.
No, you
in
didn't.
my life.
You didn't. But we found you.
I know that yes, that I didn't hide myself. I can't hide myself. I can't do it in my life.
You don't think this is abuse?
I might not know, but I'm just saying that for fun.
So you enjoy abusing children, is what I'm saying?
I've never done that in my life.
Do you think just physical?
See, I can show you one again.
Right, listen.
Okay.
Mental abuse, what you've been doing to this child, bullying, yeah?
Okay.
Demanding pictures, yeah? That's abuse.
I never knew because
You didn't know?
I don't know.
So you thought it was okay to speak to a child in the way that you have?
A child.
She's a child. She's 14 years old.
That's what I said.
And you've just said to me that you could be speaking to others. Have you been bullying these other children?
I've never done that in my life.
Well, you have, because I've got the evidence here.
Sir, I told you. I said I'm just saying that for nothing's sake. I don't mean it.
You don't mean it?
I don't mean it.
So
you
don't mean it.
I don't mean it.
But you've already done the damage.
How?
How? Do you think a 14-year-old should be pressured into sending indecent images?
No.
How old are you?
I'm 43.
You told her you were 20-something?
I think maybe he's 24. I think 20. I told you in the dating app, they fake their age then.
Right.
So most.
But she hasn't. Because her parents have seen the chat.
She said in the dating app, if you are not 18, you can't open the app.
Right.
So she says she's 18. That's why I even just
right.
I just sent.
But then she told you when you started messaging. She told you how old she was, didn't she?
I don't believe.
You don't believe?
Yeah, I don't. That's why.
See, you didn't once say in this chat that you didn't believe her.
I don't believe what she's saying. I thought it just a phone, so I don't take it
you were asking her about being a virgin as well, weren't you?
Yes, I said you must keep your.
Put it back in your pocket.
Yeah.
Put it back in your pocket.
Nuisance, Lily.
You see, I am saying this because I know that in Nigeria, where we have what is called the rape culture, there's no consequences. Even though people are raising awareness on this stuff these days, we have pedophiles who are always targeting children. Baba, he has 2 children and he has a wife, right? But he went on to go and have an app, dating app, looking for young girls. That even after the girl told him that she's 14, he said he didn't believe her that she's 14. You are 42, Alaye, and you opened an app looking for girlfriends, right? And then in the course of the conversation, said, well, I'm 14. You are sending explicit images and asking her to send the same. And here in this country, Baba, anything that has to do with children, run, no. Are you with me? Run, no. Now, for this country, I take no say, even if your girlfriend, though, if you are all making up, and then she says, stop. Baba, stop, oh. For your own good, don't throw your life away. Oh. She says, stop. Baba, no go, they say, you see, before I came to this country, right, I used to kind of hear, then I was younger though, so I used to hear that if a girl tells you, I'm not interested, you need to push harder. Okay? Because the girl cannot tell you that she's interested like that. So if she says, no, stop. If you stop, she will be mocking you. That was the kind of mentality So I'm actually not a woman's person anyway. So like that. But for this country, I don't say if your girlfriend, or this one is not just any other girl, now your girl. If she says stop, baba, whatever the level of your konji, just put a break on it. Seal them like unfinished picnic where you dey drink. You say stop, just come out the paper for the body. Seal them, put them away. It's for your own good. And anything that has to do with children, even if they don't look their age, even if you haven't really met them, if you are just talking to them in this country, all share one, shani. Person will get 2 kids. And you want to have girlfriend on an app. And lucky you, she said she's 14. Why are you pushing? Why are you bullying her? Why are you trying to kind of like, press her until you press the red flag? Red flaggy. So if you are watching this broadcast and you are watching it from Nigeria, or you just came from Nigeria, I don't say some of us, who came to this country, you left your girlfriend in Nigeria. Luckily, those of you who came in the last 2 years, you were allowed to bring your wives or even your girlfriends, right? And it no matter whether the girl is white or not black, it no matter. In this country, they don't joke with anything that has to do with kids. And with this digital footprints, all these phones, children have their own iPhone 16 Pro. Here you get. They have phones, they have access to internet and all of that stuff. Something that is so not like, more or less like a privilege in Nigeria. Here, it be like a right. And there are many of them. There are many, many children in this country who actually want to explore and all that. You, if you are not a pedophile, you will run away from children. Stay away from children. Here's the other part.
If you check the child,
so if she was an adult, why would she need to keep her virginity?
If she was an adult, that I would just say the same thing. Because me, based on my religion, I believe in sex. I believe in relationship. I believe in a relationship without sex. So that's why I'm preaching on any dating I find myself. That don't allow any guy to have sex with you in a relationship. You must keep yourself.
But they can send you pictures of themselves with no clothes on.
No.
So what are you asking?
That's what I'm saying. I said it just for fun.
It's not fun.
I don't mean it.
This is not fun.
I'm telling my mind.
See your children in there.
Yeah, they're there.
If a 40-year-old man like yourself
was,
when your children are 12, 13, 14, if a man of your age was sending those messages to your child, what would you think of that man?
Do you know my intention? I want her.
I think I do know your intention.
Do you know my intention? I want her to go and tell her mom.
Did you tell her to go and tell her mom?
No. That's my intention. That's why I was just.
Did you tell her?
I never did that.
You didn't tell her to do that? You didn't tell her? So you think she's a mind reader?
No, do you know what I'm saying? She said maybe she's a single, maybe her mother does not have, maybe she's a single parent. Right. She's not with her mother. So
she's a vulnerable child, is what you're saying?
No, maybe she's the father is not stable.
Right. So she's a vulnerable child. So you've groomed this child, told her that you was going to look after her.
No.
You never once. You said you lived here with your brother. You didn't tell her that you had a wife and children.
I said with my brother.
Yeah. You didn't say you had a wife and children.
No, she didn't. Anybody I did.
Because you asked her to be your girlfriend.
I do. That's what I say. I did that for fun.
So
I don't mean it.
But this is what I'm saying to you. You're not getting what I'm saying to you.
I understand what
you're damaging children by talking to them in this way. Mentally.
Okay, let's see. I never mean that.
You're abusing children mentally.
I never mean that.
You didn't meet the child.
I don't mean that.
But you've done it.
How? I don't mean
You've been
that.
asking this child for indecent images.
God. See, to be sincere with you, I delete the number from my phone. I don't have conversation with anyone that.
So you're not talking to any children at the moment?
Once I said, keep yourself, don't allow anyone.
You haven't told a child this evening that you've just got back from university?
I spoke to one, yeah. I spoke.
So that's another child you're talking to then?
I just the phone, nothing else. I just said, I was good today as everything.
Right.
He don't say yes, I went to school. I said yes, I just came back from the lesson and I want to do my assignment. So nothing else. Nothing else.
But you
I didn't even save anything number on my phone. I deleted the number immediately because I didn't want any issue. I don't.
Well, the issue is we're at your door now. All right.
Is that okay?
You've broken the law.
Okay.
Yeah, and the police are going to be called. All right, you're going to be arrested for this.
It's not been done. I don't mean all this. I don't mean it.
You've done it. You've done it.
What have I done?
You've abused this child online. There is a law against speaking to children online. You are not allowed to speak to children. How long have you been in the UK?
I came last year. I'm here for study.
Right.
And I've been here alone with my brother and my family. It's because when I'm bored, I just, the app
Just abuse children?
No, I doesn't. See, let me tell you my mind. The app just pump up on my phone.
Right.
And I say, what's this? Let me just check it out.
Right.
So I'm just seeing people.
So if it was me, if I was on an app, yeah,
Okay.
and somebody popped up and I started speaking to them, and they told me that they were 13, 14, do you know what I'd do? I'd finish the conversation. I wouldn't be asking them. I wouldn't be asking them for naked pictures.
Oh, that was just
fun.
Yeah, just for fun. Maybe it's a mistake.
Listen, it's not fun.
And do you know my intention? Do you know my intention?
To abuse children.
I don't. My intention is that many, as in, I've come across some. They say, okay, they have been abused maybe when they are for maybe 8 or 9. So I want to say, okay, please keep yourself. Don't allow anyone to sleep with you. Virginity. If you check the child,
So
yeah, that's how the how the pedophile talks. It's called the groomer. Oh, are you a virgin? You know what? You are still a young girl. Please don't let any man touch you. Okay. Okay, can you take a picture of yourself and send to me? Let me see it. Oh, you are such a beautiful girl. Okay. You need to keep yourself. That's how the pedophiles talk. Right? They groom a child. Sometimes they can groom a child for 3-4 years. Mentally abuse them, psychologically abuse them. Baba, I am advising you. So when I first came to this country, I remember, I think it was somewhere in Kent. So I was at a shop, right? It was like an African shop. Now in that same block, there were other shops, including like, grocery store where people buy, alcohol and then cigarettes. So I was sent in to go and buy a pack of cigarettes and then alcohol. So we were all seated, okay? And then when I was coming out of the shop, I just saw these 3 or 4 kids next to the shop. And they just came to me, please, could you please help us buy a pack of cigarettes? I was like, no, because I was new as well. So I could barely hear what they were saying. The whole accent thing was still new to me. So I didn't really hear them well. So I just walked away. And then I was told that, Ogbeni, in this country, don't ever, when you see all these children hanging around the shops with money, asking if you can please help them or ask you to give them cigarettes. If you are somebody who smoke, right? Or they're asking you that if you are going into the shop, because they won't sell it to them. They are underage. Or you can see them from the age of 12, 13. You will see them smoking. In public, not hiding. Children, they will be smoking in public. But usually they always get people to help them buy it from the shop. And you, as a dudu, don't go to do Allah nu Samaria. Because before you know it, if you are caught, I don't know the punishment, but it's not going to be anything good. Similarly, you will see them, right? They are holding themselves, it's called like shagging themselves as well. Children, don't ever befriend them. Talk less of you chatting them. Wait till you say they chat with their kids. What are you saying to them? Why are you befriending a child? A child. I'm just advising her to keep herself. But Pido, kinitie. I don't know who needs that advice. If you come here to this country on student visa, or you come here on a dependent visa, or any other visa you come here, if you are here with your family, about stick to them. I know what I'm saying, There's nothing called village people. There's no village people doing you. Now your bad behavior coming from a country where you can get it or you've been getting away with it. Bad behavior. All share one in Louis for here. All share one. Go see. There's no tabi shugbon, but shashubon or what have you anyway. And then after that, you may actually get sent back. Again, there are many of you who know this already. So you may crack, maybe you may laugh at it and all that, but I don't know who need that information. If you're already in the UK, I just thought you should know. Because even here, there are pedophile, grown-up white people who are also pedophiles. And, like some of them are older people. I'm talking about ages like 60, 70, who are targeting children of 13, 14. In this country, they allow them to probably start having boyfriend. No, they allow them to start having sex with whoever they want from the ages of 16. There are parents that are never going to settle down and allow you to talk to their children, even if their children if that child is 16. I'm just saying, I don't know who needed that. I saw it out there. I'm going to share it with us on this platform. I was saying something about, you know what I mean? I was saying something about the Hallelujah Challenge earlier, that no prayer not they pay bill. Prayers not they fix economy. Prayers don't keep the country safe. It is the actions of those who are actually responsible for such responsibilities. They are those who are to do their job. No prayer. Person we started Hallelujah Challenge after dancing online and making the rest of you to be dancing online for Hallelujah Challenge. He went out to go and see the reality, his experience. He saw a grown-up man looking into rummaging his dustbin for food. He shocked him.
And then all of a sudden I see an elderly man fiddling with a dustbin outside, that huge dustbin that the trash vehicle takes away. And I just said to him, Oga, why are you scattering the dustbin? And then he looks at me like, this is not a madman. This is a well, looking man who's apparently a staff, perhaps on the estate. Well dressed, coordinated. So this is not a mad person. And then he's bringing out food stuff, some egg rolls that we couldn't finish, or chicken and all. And then I go closer and I said to him, so what are you using it for? I said, is it for a dog? He said, okay, I want to eat. It's my food. Packs of juice, maybe that someone didn't finish or so. And that is someone's meal. I asked him to put it back. Put some, some money in his hand to get a meal. He walks away and I break down crying. Anyway, I've sent for him and we're going to try and help him. Why am I sharing this? Number one, things are hard. So, for those of us that are blessed to have some more, please consider a few people. Don't think about yourself. Look out for vulnerable people around. Life is more fulfilling when we think about other people. Times are hard. That which I saw this morning has hit me so strong. Number two, those of you complaining and your own stress is you didn't have enough money to go on vacation, you didn't fly on first class, it was business class, and you're not so happy that God has failed you because some contract didn't go through, or maybe they denied you visa, you are angry with God, you didn't get the promotion, so you're upset. you know, or maybe you didn't get the bag you wanted and you're upset, or maybe your testimony hasn't happened, is to remind you that the man I saw this morning, all he asked for was just to allow him take the trash, the rubbish from my dustbin. That was his request. He was ready to give thanks to me for allowing him take rubbish, trash, something that could kill him. I hope this is a lesson in gratitude, that if you have food to eat in these times, never forget to give God thanks. And if you have to eat, please remember people around you. Times are hard.
Things are tough. Times are hard, no doubt. And there is no amount of prayers that is going to change that.